Does life feel empty, dull, a little bit meaningless? Well, there is a simple but overlooked reason why. The conventional advice is to live every day like it's your last, to the fullest. And if you ever try to live your life like this, you'll know it doesn't work. The answer is actually found in the boring, not the exciting, and here's why. Allow me to get philosophical for a moment. Think about the way your camera works. To take a photo, the camera opens and closes its shutter, allowing an exact amount of light to go hit the sensor. Then that light is converted into an image. You now have a frame of life frozen in time. And if you stitch 25 of them together per second across several minutes, well, now you have a video. Just like how video is made up of individual frames, our life is made up of individual moments strung together one click of the shutter at a time. The past is gone and the future is always being chased. These are undeniable truths, and it's the reason why the conventional advice is to make the most of every moment. Obviously, yes, of course, we should try to be present in the present moment as much as we can. But there is also another way to look at it. What frames appear most frequently in your life? Well, those are the frames that we should be optimizing for. It's not the big events, it's not the big holidays, it's not the big moments. They are memorable because they provide intense stimulation and novelty, but they represent the tiniest sliver of our lives. The most frequent frames are the boring stuff, the things that make up every day. To be more precise, the most frequent frame is your routine. Your routines are your life. And this is wonderful news because it gives us clarity on what the goal actually is. And here's a realization that I had recently. The more I go traveling, the more I realize I don't like to go traveling. And don't get me wrong, I love experiencing new things. New food, new culture, a new environment. I absolutely love that. But it's not fulfilling. And too many days of that back to back, it actually becomes a bit of a burden. Psychologists have studied that these moments are not the best moments of our lives. The best moments of our lives is when we are stretched to our max for a challenge that we think is meaningful. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your routines. I don't like traveling because I don't like being out of routine for more than a few days. My routine is my ideal lifestyle. My routine is how I want to spend my day. I'm optimizing for the frames that 1, appear most, and 2, matter most. The goal as I see it is to create a routine that you do not want to have a holiday from. I am my happiest when I ride in the mornings, go to the gym in the afternoons, and then spend time with my loved ones in the evenings. Contrast this to the default routine of most people: wake up, snooze, scroll, sit in traffic, scroll, pretend to work, scroll, get back home, yell at the TV, scroll, pass out, repeat. Of course this feels empty. Of course you want to escape this. What are you building? Where's the challenge? What's important enough to maintain? And these are genuine questions, by the way. I'll say it again. Your life is your routine. And if you hate your routines, you likely hate your life. But before you go out and try to fix your routines, there are some things that you should know. The first is the default routine was assigned to you, so it's not completely your fault. Second is the most common routine mistake that everyone makes. And third is a 4-step framework to design a $1 million routine, not just in terms of money, but also the quality of life. So if that sounds interesting, you should go watch this video right here. See you there.